Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 6 battle of the SDA. We are here this week taking on JB Westside, coach of the Las Vegas Cinderaces. And if you have not checked him out, make sure you go do so in the description below. Link is in the description below, as are all of my opponents this season. Now, if you missed it in the team builder, I said it, but we are live on Twitch once again this week, and so I will be interacting with chat occasionally, but nobody will be helping me with the battle or giving me any information about what my opponent's potential sets could be. Since this is not a ghosting legal league, I let them talk to me and make fun of me, but not actually give me any help. So hopefully you guys are all excited for this battle, and we will get started. How's the online tourney going? Yeah, I'm like somewhere around 750 in the world, but I don't know whether that's like top 256 or whatever in the US, but I also don't even know if I'm eligible. So we don't see the Victini here. No Victini at all. No Doublade either. No Hippopotas, so doesn't have the sand section of the team. Does have webs, which is not what I was hoping. Likely sashed, especially if it's a lead. I could lead with Clefable. It's pretty safe against everything except Nidoking. I could lead Mew. Or I could lead with the Drapion, although if Nidoking does lead, which it definitely can, that's a problem. My answer to Nidoking is the Mew, sort of. But if Mew leads, I don't want the Rabombi to lead. If Clefable leads, I don't want the Nidoking to lead. But I think the Rabombi is more likely. And honestly, I have the switch into Scizor every time on the Rabombi, but Scizor does not want to be in against the Nidoking at all. So we're just going to lead with the Clefable here, and hopefully this goes well. What is happening in chat right now? T-Shen says hello to TubUB instead of YouTube, I think. But so T-Shen from the future, you're gonna comment on this video. It is the Nidoking lead. I should have led with the Mew. I was like going back and forth on that one. I could go Scizor here if I really want to be like the realist. I have no interest in being the realist right now, but if I did want to be the realist, I could 100% go Scizor here. And pivot Scizor into Mew. He may just set up rocks or T-Spikes here. Drapion's like other main job, I didn't talk about it in the team builder, is like soaking up T-Spikes from Nidoking. Yahoodles called me a nerd. Won't show up on YouTube though. So I want you all to know that. You didn't redeem points. Okay, you live with me, so it's fine. Goes for the Earth Power to kind of cover both options here. And we do see that doesn't do 50% to the Mew, which is sort of by design. Sludge Wave would have done a little bit more, but still wouldn't have done 50% to the Mew. So we can always live another. So I could just knock off here. I could just Spikes here. I feel like Soft Boiled is the safest play. I think Spikes is the objective best play, though, because then the Rabombi doesn't get a guaranteed chance to set up webs if it is sashed. And the problem is, if he outspeeds, this is a super risky play because he could just be able to kill me in 2 more hits. But he is going to switch out. I kind of thought he might. And goes out into the Audino. It's shiny. All right, we'll set up Spikes here. I could Toxic this thing. It might have Heal Bell. But do I want to get Toxic is the other question. Do I want to get Knockoff or Toxic? Because those are sort of his 2 options here. He could do either one. Nothing really wants to come in on a Knockoff. I mean, I could go into my Drapion. It doesn't require the Scarf at this moment in time, although it's probably Scarf Dracovish. I feel like I either set up another Spike or a Knockoff here. His removal is Rotom Fan. So I don't think setting up more Spikes right now is the play. So I'm just going to click Knockoff. He may also click Knockoff, which makes Mew a little bit less effective against Nidoking later, but get rid of the leftovers on that thing. Yeah, I'm going to take a Knockoff here. Could also click Toxic. I'm going to Soft Boil just to see what you're going to do with this Audino. If you Toxic, it's fine. Soft Boiled will also keep me out of range of the Nidoking. Yeah, the Rotom Fan comes in. So I could just go for a Knockoff or a Toxic here. Since the Rotom Fan only defogs. It has to defog. And I could just Toxic it. I think I'm just going to knock off so that rocks later do more work to it. Shiny Audino is cute. And it's like a nice purple. I like that color. No lie. I think regular Audino is also fine. It's like the same color as Mew. But yeah, I think the knockoff here on the Defog, which is exactly what's going to happen. Earth Power. I wasn't taking notes. Okay, so we're just going to click knockoff on this thing as well. Get rid of the boots. So that way, every time it comes in on rocks later, we're in better shape. I could just Toxic here. Or just set up more spikes. I mean, he hasn't shown me, like... If Dracovish comes in right now, if he, like, Volt switches... Because he does see that he outspeeds now. Speed boost Rotom fan. This is not Blaze Black Volt White. Hold the phone. Although I still don't understand why it has Levitate. I also don't understand why Gravity makes both Levitate and Fly. I feel like Rotom fan should be the exception for Gravity. Like, it should still have, like, one of its things be anti-gravity, even if the other one is not. You know, like, Smackdown doesn't bring it all the way down, just, like, part of the way down. Don't Para. Okay. I missed my Toxic, though. Cool. Quag? I feel like I go Quag here. Getting that Toxic off would have been nice, especially since now you know my whole set. Will-O-Wisp on the Quag, that's not a big deal. Little annoying, but ultimately manageable because I am special. And I think I don't know if you go Nidoking here. So I feel like I just click Toxic. Try hitting your moves. Thank you, Godbear. Y'all should have watched my meme battle earlier. One of the rules of the meme battle is that we couldn't bring any 100% accurate moves, and I didn't miss a single move in the entire battle. So this is I'm gonna miss a lot of moves here. It's just gonna be to even that out. I was landing like 75% accurate Mega Kicks. I was landing like Blizzards. I was landing Fire Blasts everywhere. I was landing like everything. And now I'm just gonna miss like Toxics and Play Roughs and things that are like 95% accurate. What's better, the Quag face or the Ditto face? Are they different? Wait, I'll make a vote. Can I do that? How do I do a poll? Is this how that works? Okay, hold on. All right, polls up. In comes the... Did I miss again? Did I miss again? Nice, dude. Nice. All right. We're going to go Scizor here. Webs are coming up. Stun Spore. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll break the sash here. Stun Spore. Huh. Huh. It's an interesting one. Okay. Missed the Stun Spore, though, so we're just not landing moves, like, left and right. I think I set up rocks here. Even though it means taking, like, a hit from this, I'm just going to set up rocks here. Clef can take a hit. I'd rather it not take too many, but it definitely can. And I have soft-boiled, so it's not the end of the world. As Moonblast comes out... Get the rocks up. And again, Rotom Fan is your removal. So if you want to get rid of the rocks for the rest of the game and the spikes that I will set up in front of you, you have to remove your own sticky web to do it. That's a big part of my plan here. And we're just going to soft boiled here. Stun Spore comes out, lands this one. Not ideal, but like I'm already slowed down by the web, so it's not like that's going to end up doing... Well, never mind. It's going to end up doing a lot of work. Missing 2 Toxics. Not ideal, not ideal. We'll just soft boiled again. Since I'm going to have to take a hit here. Bug Buzz comes out. That's going to do pretty much nothing. Could get the Spadef drop, though. Wow. Game. Game. I mean, I know I'm speaking it into existence, I guess, but still. Game, what are you doing? You want to be, like, at least a little fair? Like, make it look like an accident, you know? Gonna switch out. Could have gone for a knockoff here. Reginald. Who's Reginald? Oh, I should have gone for a knockoff. Oh, I should have gone for a knockoff. Rocks. Full para. Never mind. Wouldn't have mattered. We're good. Mew's at full? Mew's not at full. So then I kind of have to go Quag here. Even though Quag's not especially defensive. Because Mew can't take 2 from the range it's at without leftovers. Quag probably can't take 2 either anyway. Or do I just sack Clef here? I feel like I just sack Clef here. And go for the knockoff. I think you're going to overpredict. I don't think you go for Sludge Wave here. Ooh, you did. I guess it's safe because the Mew's the easy switch in here. Okay. So, Mew can come in here. And soft-boiled. Blake, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Looks like the vote ended at 3-3. So take from that what you will. Blake, welcome to the stream. It has been quite some time. I mean, to be fair, I'm also not streaming as regularly as I used to. Giuseppe. Okay. It's Rillaboom. So now we have leftovers again. So do you. I mean, if I landed 1 of 2 Toxics, I feel like I'd be in an okay position right now. Not having landed either one. You weren't Grassy Seed, which is interesting. It's good to know. Are you leftovers? No. What item? What item? Because I don't want Mew to take a hit here. Mew can come back in on the Nidoking later. So I can go into Drapion, potentially, or I can go into Scizor. And I think Scizor is the better switch in here. You have news. Well, let's hear the news then. What's the news? Sticky Web's going to come out. That's fine. You might be Choice Banded. Goes for the U-turn. Okay, what are you going to go into here? That does not look like Banded. Reginald. It's the Nidoking. Okay. How much does Choice Banded Bullet Punch do to a Nidoking? My set is not imported into the calc. So give me a second. We still have 43 seconds this turn and 7 minutes in the battle, so we're okay on that for a turn. It only does 30%. Oh wait, that's Abomasnow. What are we talking about? Nidoking. That's a level 100 Abomasnow. What are we doing? Does 70%. Okay. I mean, Mew's healthy, so we can go into Mew here. You had a baby? Well, that's exciting. Congratulations. That's awesome. Also, Lauren, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're out of range of immediate problems here, so I can just go for a knockoff, and I'm going to do it. I also should go for spikes at some point again. Because we will live this and one more thanks to the grassy terrain, unless I miscounted the amount of grassy terrain turns. But we're taking away the life orb, and so we can live another hit. And I think that was flamethrower, not fire blast. So we will live this. It's sheer force, so we don't have to risk any poisons or anything. And now Mew is super good against the Nidoking. Survives that hit. There's another turn of grassy terrain, which should mean that I'm out of range of... Well, maybe I'm not. So I might... Well, I think I just knock off here, right? Or do I just spikes? Spikes is the risky but probably better play. I'm going to go for it. Because again, if Rotom Fan wants to defog, it can. I'll let it. I'll happily let it. But if I can get some layers of spikes up, we're in really good shape. Flammenwerfer. That is the Rillaboom. Takes rocks. Grassy Surge. And we're going to set up a layer of spikes. How much are you doing to me? How much, based on how much you did to Scizor, can we get any information about your set? Did you do like 30 to Scizor? Like 30 HP? No, I don't think you're banded. I don't know what item you are, but I don't think you're banded. So Woodhammer's not killing. Well, there's rolls that Woodhammer kills. There are rolls that Woodhammer kills. So we're just going to go back into Scizor here. Guys, isn't this riveting content? To be fair, I brought these sets because I'm an asshole. Like, I'm the worst. I get it. Drum beating. My speed! I really don't think that you're banded based on these damage to Scizor. You really don't want my team to be fast, though, do you? Just U-turn? You could U-turn first. But then you'll convince me that you're not choiced in any way, which is good. T-Shen, you like this? Alright. Well, I mean, the battle's going to last a while, so you guys get, like, bonus content. Knockoff? Oh, no, my choice band. That's actually not great. But the U-turn's still going to do a ton of damage. Absolute ton of damage. And I can go out into my... I know you're not Scarfed. And I am. So even with the Sticky Web up, I will still outspeed. And based on the team you brought... based on the team you brought, what is the freest move here? Knockoff? Poison Jab does things to everything but Nidoking, which I don't want to let in for free. I think Knockoff is the best play here. So he sees that we outspeed. So Drapion kills Rillaboom with Knockoff. So now you know we're Scarf Drapion. But the question is, what do you do for Scarf Drapion? You go Audino. You take rocks. You take spikes. And you click Knockoff? Do I go Scizor? I mean, you could have, like, Fire Blast. You absolutely could. Mew's already lost its item as well, but I don't really want it getting Toxic, because it's still a good answer to Nidoking. So I could go Scizor. I think I'd... But Scizor is so important. Even without the band, it's so important. So I kind of need to preserve it. So I'm going to go Mew. Scizor is inarguably more important. And if you do try to status me in any way, I will be able to just tank it. I can go for a soft-boiled here. Don't even know if I need to for, like, for this turn. I think actually my better play is just to go for a Toxic here. You could go out into Nidoking for free, but otherwise it's a good move. Or Spikes. More Spikes? More Spikes. I can go for more Spikes. Spikes. Always Spikes. We haven't seen any other move other than Knockoff on this thing. I actually wrote its item down as Knockoff as well. Instead of Leftovers, I wrote its item down as Knockoff. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hello. Why are you so large? You're going to Outrage. Because I have Quag. What do I do if you Outrage? I don't think I let Mew go down. I still have the Quag, though. I mean, losing Clef sucks, but Quag does work. I don't think I let Mew go down, though, because then Nidoking just runs rampant. I guess I go into Quag here. Even though you're going to Outrage. I can Protect. Hopefully you get 2 turns, and then I can recover. So you're locked in. I'm going to Protect and hope you get 2 turns here. So you're still locked in. Do I just sack Quag? I don't think I can. I don't think reasonably I sack Quag here, because if I do sack Quag, then I just eventually die. But I think I actually... I could... you know what? IB VGC player. IB VGC player. We hit a double Protect. That's what we're going for right now. Easy game! We hit those double Protect, and now you hit yourself in Confusion. Wait. What? Oh, because of the Protect, you got unlocked. Fascinating. But you're choiced. 100%. Alright, well, I die. I just let this thing go down. That's super weird to me. Super weird. But okay. Dracovish kills me. You're definitely choiced. So Dracovish kills Quagsire with Outrage. You're locked in. You outspeed everything that isn't Drapion. Does Drapion take 1 Outrage from Scarf? Yes. Yes, you do. The question is, what do I even do back? I mean, I do about 40%. Okay, I do about 40% with Knockoff. And if you're not Scarfed, then we outspeed you and we knock off your choice item, which is also fine. Yeah, I know. Going into Fairy types does the same thing, but... Alright, so you're not Scarfed. We knock off your band, and we know we live 1 now. Because you're not banded. And there's the Confusion. Based on the amount of damage that did, I'm just going to go for another one. It might cost me the life of my Drapion, but if you switch out, there's 2 layers of spikes now and rocks. I don't actually know how much you live with. Scizor can still beat you. You have Regenerator. Alright. So Scarf Drapion continues to be useful. So I'm just going to go on to Mew here in case you do go for like a Fire Blast. Because we know it's not Scarf Dracovish, so now Scizor and Drapion are both checks to it. Not offensive checks, but they both either outspeed or out-prioritize and are able to kill it. Oh, that's not good. I think I have to knock off here. Do I knock off here? Because then if the Dracovish comes in, it takes rocks, spikes, and the knockoff and dies. I can't let you get that recovery off. because that's going to put it out of range of what I can do. If the Audino stays in, that's fine. But if the Dracovish comes in, the Wish comes off after... oh, it's the Rotom. Okay. Well, you're going to take rocks. You're going to take a knockoff. That's not going to do much. You're going to get that fully back to full. Yeah. Okay, but it wasn't the Dracovish. You're going to defog here, but then I don't have to worry about the things anymore, so that's fine. We'll go for a Toxic. This is an interesting battle. I actually have no idea how it's going to end. Just go straight for a Discharge. Gets the Para. And now we have to Soft-Boiled, which means the Dracovish can come in for free. Imagine if I had landed that Toxic earlier on, like, the Audino. I mean, it might have Heal Bell again, but it would at least have been forced to use it at some point. All right, we got a Soft-Boiled here. You're probably going to defog, but then the webs are gone. And that's fine. Webs being gone is good for me. You could Volt Switch into the Dracovish here. That's absolutely a reasonable play. Although you might not even have Volt Switch. Yeah, you have the Air Slash as your last slot. Okay, so we can just Soft-Boiled again. Or... because the Toxic is going to chip you down, you're going to defog. You are eventually going to defog. Like, I'm just 100% sure that's going to happen at some point. I feel like I click Knockoff, though, for the Dracovish switch in here. I don't think you stay in. Now that I'm way out of range of Air Slash. Flinch. Para-Flinch now. There's the defog. Okay, I mean, if you were going to stay in, you were going to defog. Which I'm okay with. So many things just got removed. All right, full para that turn. Toxic comes out. I'm going to Spikes again. I mean, that might not be great for the Dracovish later, but I don't have a choice. I need these hazards up. And Mew is going to be able to just sit here on this Rotom. The Rotom will eventually die to Toxic if it does decide to stay in. If Dracovish comes in, that's Rabombi. You want to set your webs up again. I want to set Spikes up again. What a battle this has been, everybody. Do I set up a second layer? Do I just go for it? No, I think I just go into Scizor here. Or do I just... you lost Rillaboom. So Earthquake... well, Rotom Fan's still alive. Poison Jab is a really good move, though, here. Nidoking still exists, but other than that, I'm going to go out... if you Stun Spore, you're the realist, because there's no reason for me not to click Spikes again, so... I'm just going to Poison Jab here. Oh, you did, but you missed. Nidoking is the only thing that can switch into a Poison Jab, but there's no reason for me not to click it. I mean, Audino will live one. Hazards everywhere, and not a boots to see. I've knocked them all off. All right, switches out. Misses the Stun Spore. That was a crazy read, though. Audino comes in, takes Spikes. Sees what I lock myself into, which is Poison Jab. No poison, but I'm going to go for it again. If Nidoking comes in, we know it's not Scarfed. I don't recall exactly what level of HP it's at, but I don't know if it can take 2. Nidoking comes in, it takes Spikes. I think it can take 2 from there because it quad resists, but we can switch out. Yeah, definitely can take 2 from there. But we can switch out into Mew. We have this Mew. We still have Spectrier as well. We still have Spectrier, and webs aren't currently up. Earth Power. Okay. Do I Toxic here? I feel like Toxic is the best play, but Soft-Boiled is the long-term play, so we're going to go for that. Dracovish might come in. Or this thing, take Spikes. Or show me that you're not sashed like I thought you were the whole time. All right, Soft Boiled's going to come out. I can't risk Drapion getting parried. I can't. And it sucks because that means that the webs are coming back up. I can maybe risk Scizor getting Stun Spored here. Maybe. Which is more important, Scizor or Drapion or Mew? Honestly, I'm just going to stay in at this point, and I'm going to set up spikes. Sticky Web comes out. All right. So I could have gone into Drapion there and continued to force you to make suboptimal plays, but more spikes. Rotom Fan, get in here and get rid of these Sticky Webs again. We also only have 2.5 minutes left, and my opponent has a little bit more time, so I do have to be wary of the amount of time that my opponent has left as compared to me. Full para, naturally. Naturally. Such is the life. Such is the life we live. We're just going to spikes again. Stun Spore. I stayed in. Spikes. Third layer. Okay. So now I think I go into Scizor on the Bug Buzz. If you go for a Stun Spore again, that's fine. We just have to not get fully paralyzed a lot of times. Bug Buzz. We take that, and we can Bullet Punch here. And nothing appreciates it. That did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Nothing appreciates this. So we're just going to take out this thing. So Scizor kills Ribombee with Bullet Punch. Okay. What do you go into now? Does Nidoking live one? Without the band? Not after 3 layers of spikes, right? You kill me and I can't die. Ah, what is happening? Okay. I can't risk being dead. So I'm going to go out into Spectrier here. Which may seem like a bad play. And Discharge Para would suck. But I think a Defog is coming out here. Discharge. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm going to Agility again. You could Wish. Actually, I think I Taunt here first. I don't want you to Wish. I just don't want you to Wish. Just don't Wish. All right. Gonna come down to full pairs here. Gonna come down to full pairs here. Or a Sucker Punch Nidoking as the last move. I mean, if it's Sucker Punch Nidoking, it is what it is. I would have died anyway after getting the kill on the Audino. As it stands, if I can just go for a little bit more damage, Rotom Fan is the only thing that's sort of annoying right now. Audino switches out. Goes out into the Nidoking. take spikes. Dark Pulse at +2? You should die, right? Okay, so Sucker Punch is gone. Or the threat of Sucker Punch is gone, at least. So Spectrier kills Nidoking with Dark Pulse. I'm at +3 now. Audino's gonna come back in here. It's a little healthier, though. +3. It's not gonna kill from here, but it's gonna do. It depends on how. That's fully specially defensive Audino. I don't kill. If it's not fully specially defensive, this could kill. Easy. Audino's gone. And now it's just full paras or not. Now it's just full paras or not. Immediately against the biggest problem. Against the absolute biggest problem. All right. But, okay, I go... This may seem counterintuitive. I go Scizor, and then let this thing take a little more Toxic. I just need a little more Toxic. I can click Quick Attack and get some damage off on it. It's not going to kill from here, because I'm not banded anymore. But get off a decent amount of damage, and then Drapion wins. So I just click Quick Attack. I get some damage off on this thing, and then Drapion wins. Because I only need it to be a little bit further down, because it doesn't have an item anymore, for Knockoff to take it out. Actually, I just Poison Jab. And Poison Jab should kill from here, for sure. And then Dracovish is not Scarfed. We outspeed. You're not Scarfed. Do we know you're not Scarfed? Yeah, we knocked off the boots. So I just go Drapion, and I click Poison Jab twice. And even though the webs are there, we are the fastest thing on the field. Poison Jab twice. Should be game. Gonna knock out the Rotom fan here. So Rotom fan kills Scizor with Discharge. It actually killed Rotom fan kills Spectrier with Discharge. Drapion kills Rotom fan with Poison Jab. Drapion kills Dracovish with Poison Jab. Holy cow. Was that a 3-0? No, it was a 2-0. What died that I missed? What kill did I not log? I have Quagdying, Spectre. Oh, what killed Clef? Nidoking. I don't know when that was. Nidoking killed Clefable with Sludge Wave. Okay. Wow. Okay, we got there. Oh, I have another battle that's supposed to be in 15 minutes. So that's not a lot of time to do this whole like announcement of this team thing and everything. That battle took I don't know how long, but a while. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was actually nuts. I am so happy to have played in that battle. I mean, it was super frustrating in the middle of it, but like that was just hype. And you know, for all of my completely bad-mouthing land, like that battle couldn't have happened on 20-minute timer. That said, I think I would have preferred the 20-minute timer version of that battle where I didn't have Toxic Protect Quagsire and Toxic Mew with Soft Boil that did it for like 4 straight minutes, but it was still cool. And so I guess, you know, they both have their merits. We've talked about this. But that said, I think ultimately the one that gives me the less headache and stress is the not land version of that same battle. But all right. we don't have a long time. So for those of you watching on YouTube, you may have already seen this. I'm not sure, but I am about to do an announcement for my other league that's just starting up, and I will see you guys all around for that. For those hanging out on stream, we'll do it right now, but for those on YouTube, there will be another video coming out. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.